Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be doing our 100 room builds again. It is getting quite difficult. I'm doing about 5 per episode, but I think it's going really well and I'm liking how each of the little rooms are coming out. Let's have a think about what sort of rooms we want to do next. I'm going to do 2 small rooms in this one, and then we're going to do, I think, maybe 3 big rooms, or I'm going to do 3 small rooms and 2 big rooms. Obviously, this video again is dedicated to my 100 subscribers. We're getting very high to close to 200 now, and I'm hoping we're gonna have potentially 200 by the point we finish this. I think that would be really cool. It's nice that the first 100 subscribers are helping me get more subscribers, which it's so nice that people want to watch my content. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. So we're gonna start off with this room here. I obviously because it just connects straight onto this room. I did mess up a little bit where we now have this one tiny room, and it's a little bit difficult because I'm gonna have to now connect these 2 little rooms up. Really, I should have put another door here and done it so that they all connected. It's a weird one. I want all of the rooms to be able to go into through a door, because obviously it'd be a bit weird just having it be a plain room. So I'm definitely gonna have to have these 2 rooms kind of link up, but I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to work out a way to do that. But we're obviously gonna start on this one. Now, because of my giant crystal in the previous room, we do have a little bit of clipping issue, but I should be able to just sort of cover it with a bookcase or something. So I recently did a video where I added a garden to somewhere and into a wiggly room that I'd made, and I really liked the fairy cottage core kind of vibe that I had going. So I was thinking that this little magic room can lead to a little hidden inside garden that is just all cottagey and potentially loads of leaves around the outside, so it's just sort of a hidden little fairy garden, if that kind of makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to add, obviously we need our doors, so I'm going to start with our doors, otherwise I'm going to forget that I need to put them there. Unfortunately, we do need 3 doors in this one, which is really annoying, but we'll see how that looks. I guess it's not going to be too bad because we're going to be putting full on bushes around most of the outside, so they should just kind of blend in. I'm trying to think of what kind of doors though. Obviously green would be better to hide in with the bushes, but then that'd be horrible to try and design later. So I was thinking what would work? I don't know, just white doors maybe. It'd be better if they looked older, maybe just something like this. To be fair, we've got that door there though, and that one's brown, so maybe brown would just work. Yeah, we could do this and this. Then obviously I'm gonna need one that goes into the next room, so we could just put one here. I don't know whether maybe I want to pick different doors, because I've just picked the same 3 doors twice, 3 times. What if I picked instead of that one here, we actually do something a bit different? Is there any that clearly look like they're outdoor doors? Do big doors. What are these? Nah, they don't really go with the vibe. This is a really nice door. We do this. Yeah, let's do that one. It's not really the right brown as all the other ones though, but I guess we're just covering it with a bush, aren't we? So it's not really gonna matter too much. That's a nice color. We'll go with that one. Okay. So what I was thinking was that we can do obviously bushes all the way around the outside. So I guess you could have is there anything that looks like it's a bush that's also a wallpaper? You got that one. That doesn't really work too well because it's got the bottom part of it. Obviously brick kind of works, but I kind of want it to be that it looks like it's a full hedge. We might have to end up going brick though. This, which I have no idea what that is. Tell you what, let's start by just adding in all of the things that I was thinking to fill it all in, because it might not even be that visible once we all start adding all of the different leaves and ivy and things all across the side, because I kind of want it to be literally covered. So this is going to take a while. But yeah, basically this is all I'm doing. I am probably going to cut this out in editing because you're not going to find this enjoyable to just watch all of this. So let's skip ahead to once this is finished. Okay, we are almost done, and there. Okay, so we've just literally filled the entire thing in with this one lush wall ivy. So now that we've done that, we can then sort of have a think about what kind of walls we want. So I would like it so that you can't really see them, because there's not really a point in them being visible when you literally can't see them. Let's see, are there what have we actually got in green? So just a dark green would work. Oh, that kind of work. Could be a bit darker actually though. Green, that works. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. So we do just have all of our little doors just peeking through there. And then I was thinking that we the flooring is actually not that kind of flooring, it's just natural flooring. Then I really where is it? There's this one really good terrain. There we go. This is what I used in the last one. So it's stitched by Primrose. I just think it looks super pretty. So I want to do the whole flooring in that just to start with, and then we can go in and fix up little bits if I want to. Okay, the only thing I'm thinking is obviously we've got these bits of ivy all across the wall. So do we need like bushes around that kind of sit up a bit? Like, because obviously we've got this big this big split between the two. So I think it might be good if we just sort of made it a bit more organic by putting some more flowers in. I was thinking we can kind of use the plants to like split up path. You'd have like a big section in the middle with like maybe a fountain or something. Okay, then I'm trying to wonder whether it'd be a good idea to actually change up the path just so that it's green just where these plants are. Does that end up looking worse? I think that kind of does end up looking a bit worse. Yeah, it's fine the way it is. I think it looks more mystical. I'm also trying to think though, do we want like some little flowers and things on the walls? Like we've got these, which are really cute. I think it kind of mixes up the walls a bit because then you end up with like little flowers and things going up the wall, which I think I like. What else would you actually have in here? We do have these like really cool like pink plants as well, which I think look great for the vibe we're sort of trying to do. So I'm trying to think about what we'd want to put in the middle because we've got this really cool well as well. I think that looks kind of cool. Well as well. So I've used the debug cheat as well because I want some like little mushrooms and things. And obviously we can get the little mushrooms like this from the like debug where it's I think it's like the cottage expansion. You can just pull those in here. So like a little row of mushrooms. Add a few more around. There's a few other things like we got this little like toadstool with some mushrooms on it. Toadstool? No. Like tree stump. We got a little tree stump. We've got like some more little things with like more flowers, but I want it to be. Oh, that one kind of works though. What else do we have? We've got some like rocks as well. So I'm trying to find ones that would go like these might go, and you could just drop them like here. But obviously we've already got all the rocks on the base of like the flooring that we've picked, so it kind of just blends in. This does make them feel a little bit more three-dimensional though. Oh, I found like this massive lavender plant, really cool. Next pink one. We've also got like some like taller grass as well, but I don't know whether that's gonna work well. It doesn't really match the color palette sort of thing that we've got going with the rest of the room. Kind of was just looking for a fountain. I found this one, but I don't think it works as well. I wanted it to be like a bit of a rough, like older fountain. There we go, and I can even pick the same color that we've got for the doors, which is perfect. Then I think it just needs like some more little flowers over here, or I could do like a little bench. Would work. Yeah, just something like that. Looks nice. Then, yeah, what else do I want? Do I want anything else? Thinking like maybe add a couple more flowers to like some of these back walls because I think they look a little bit plain. There we go. I think that looks better. Yeah, I like that. Cute little fairy garden. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next room. So we've got these three here, which I think I will do 3 small and 2 big for this episode. I need to connect these two together, which I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I think that I might like, what if I made all of this glass and we did like double bathrooms so that this other room was like just a bath and that this was like connecting room. Hang on, maybe it doesn't need to be glass. Maybe it could just be like open completely, or what are the like conservatory doors? I was thinking it would be better if they were open. So you could do like this, or I could just make them completely open. I can't decide whether I want to do it open or whether I want glass. But we're going to do these doors with just like long windows that go up one side. There we go. And then I was thinking we could have like a platform on the other side that just like goes up a little bit just to like have the bath on. There you go. So like this, and then the bath is just like here. I don't know if that's weird. Is that weird? I wish that you could add like a little bit extra onto it. And then if we do it, this is like quite a modern one, white like this. Then obviously we're going to need our like white flooring. And I was thinking like just like nice tile like this might work, but that's not really white. Or we've got like this white. Can I not get this in a better white? You can get it in that, and that's okay. Yeah, I think that this one's the best. Then obviously we're going to need our walls as well. So we're going with quite like obviously modern flooring, but I really like this, and I think this would actually look way better. Oh, does it go? It kind of goes with that wall. The same in the other room as well, but it now doesn't go with the flooring. So let's change up the flooring. Got like this, and that kind of goes. Feel like it's got 2 smaller tiles. Actually, this flooring is fine. It's not as bad because it's quite plain, so you can't really see it a lot. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now let's pick a bath. What kind of bath do we want in here? Obviously, it's going to have to be quite a modern one. So we've got quite a few to choose from, and we could like that. This one's crazy because it's got like massive wings on it. I think it needs to be square though. Or alternatively, go with something a bit more mad like this. This one oddly worked. It does have that brown to it though. It's the one in white. Is this one? I think this one. Let's go with this one. Now I'm kind of thinking whether you'd have like little tables or something like right next to it so that you could put some like candles and like a little book and things. So I added like a little short one there and then a longer one there. I don't really know how I feel about that though. 2 longer ones seem better. I don't think I'm a big fan of the fact they have holes in. I think that's the problem. I found these, and these are kind of cool, but I don't know how I'm feeling about the bath now. I feel like because it's got that rim to it here, it wouldn't work as well as some other baths. So let's move it for a second and just see if for example, like this kind of works better now, but I don't think you can get this in white or like pure white. Nah, you can't. Okay, so what about like this? This kind of works, but again, it's not pure white. What is going on? This kind of work. Why can't you just get like pure white bath? What is going on? You got this one. This one's kind of ugly. Some of them just aren't that nice looking. Okay, so I reverted back to what I was doing, and I found like this, which I really like, and it just kind of adds like a little bit to it. So I was thinking again, we have one side be short, one side be long, just to change it up a little bit, and then we should be able to just add a couple of bits of decoration on there. Like we can put a little plant there, and then I was thinking like, oh yeah, some candles as well. I definitely wanted candles. I was thinking like what kind of candles I wanted. Obviously we've got like the little three, which are really cool, but I know that there's some other ones that might look a little bit better. We've got this one, but I think it's a little bit too big for it. Got like a candle in a ball. I think I just want like three standing next to each other though. I know that those exist, but I'm not sure where they are. You got like this scary one. Yeah, so these are the ones that I was thinking of, but unfortunately they have like patterns on them, so I don't think they work well as I thought they were going to. We've got just like singular candle, so I could do little candle and maybe another little plant, just a little one though, like this. Need to line it up. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. We could have another candle over here, to be fair, but like something smaller, like a slightly smaller candle. Like, I mean that candle. So you've got that little one in a bowl, which kind of works well, but then my books don't really fit. And will it fit anywhere? This might fit here actually. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I was thinking. And then obviously we've got this entire wall section here, and I'm not too sure what we put on there. I did have this like slight idea what if we had curtains, but I don't know if we have any good curtains that like are that big. Also, that is definitely a fire hazard waiting to happen, but it's fine. Ooh, so I was gonna do like curtains, but then I saw this and I was like, you know what? That actually looks way better. You can get it in like slight colors as well, so let's see if any of the other ones work better. I have a feeling like this kind of actually works because it's got the white branch on it. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, so we've got our weird like walk up to bath in this room, and then do I want anything else in there? What if you had like, to be fair, I feel like stairs would actually work better in here, but I don't know whether I'm gonna have enough space stairs. Okay, I mean stairs kind of work. Is it even a step? It's not even really a step, so we'll ignore that. Move on to this room, which is obviously going to be where your toilet is and your sink. So I might actually swap these two around just because I would prefer it if the toilet was here on the side. Let's add in our little toilet. Obviously we've got loads of toilet pick from. Like these ones are kind of cool, and this one goes with our bath that we have over there, so that's perfect. So you're going to want our little toilet roll, and then I was thinking about having like all of this section over here be the like countertop. I think I like what kind of color you'd have it and like what style as well. I'm not entirely sure what style you'd pick because a lot of them are quite modern, and obviously we don't want to pick something that's too modern. Something like this maybe has to go with the toilet. I think this one is what we're going to go with. I think all of the rest of them are from the like wellness pack as well, so it kind of makes sense. So you're going to have a sink. A very strange sink. Have I never noticed that it has like all of the drain is at the back before? Weird. What are the? So we got this one. That one's okay. Or I don't think I have any of the black in it, so I don't think that really goes. I feel like this one kind of goes though. Then I'm gonna add like a little handrail on the front here so that it's just like it's almost attached onto it like this. Then gotta add my wall back in, and there we go. And then obviously we want a big mirror as well just behind them. I don't really know which kind of window we want to use. Like not window, mirror, because obviously we want it to be quite big, but some of them are like a range of modern. To be honest, I have no idea what like era room this is meant to be, because I feel like I have kind of mixed in quite a lot of different eras, because obviously we've got like these walls which are clearly meant to be a bit old, but then the bath and the toilet that we've picked are definitely more new, and that kind of leaves me stuck as to what kind of mirror I should pick, because this is really cool but it's definitely modern. Then obviously we've got there's a lot of modern mirrors, to be fair. You got this one, but that's like again like quite more like cabiny, and it definitely doesn't fit. This kind of works, but it's not big enough. I feel like this kind of works. Does it work in grey? You can do it in, oh there you go, a softer grey. That works a bit better. We'll go with that one. Oh, and then we've got these as well. Obviously our little dressing gowns. They could work really well in here. If I just pop like one there. Oh, these were the candles I was thinking. Why couldn't I find those before? This is what I was thinking for like over here. But now we've used those ones. Could put these in here. I don't know why you'd like candles where you're like washing your hands though. Doesn't really work as well. Did have this thought though. You could add like this into this room, because it's like a little thing with some like lotions and stuff on it. And that would work kind of well if I just did it like there. Yeah, that works. So it's within reach of being able to grab it. We also don't have a towel in the other room. I didn't even think about that. So definitely need to add a towel in. There was a little towel there, but I think we need another one. So we just got like this plain one here. I feel like that worked. Okay, what else do I want in this room? So you got little like hand wash. I feel like we definitely have another plant that's somewhere. Where do I want it? Just like in the corner here. Then we got like a couple of little towels just like bunched up there. We got like this little thing of like brushes as well to add that in next to a little hand wash there. That looks pretty good. I don't really know what else you put in here, to be fair. You could put like some little like body sprays and stuff like this right at the back like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now the only thing that we haven't really thought about is obviously like lighting, and I think you could actually also add like a little bin maybe here. I know that those are the doors that you go through, but I think that it could still work. Actually, I don't think it needs it. Okay, let's have a look at lights as our final thing for this room. Again, kind of stuck the whole like it's sort of modern but sort of not, so I don't really know what kind of lighting you'd have in here. This one's really cool, but it's really like low hanging. Actually, does it kind of work in here though? I feel like you might hit your head on it as you're trying to get the bath. I think like this works actually. It's sort of in the middle. Pop that. Actually, this would be probably better in here. I think it's fine not being in there. But we do have, like, obviously our little light there, which kind of brings in a little bit of light. I don't think it needs much more than that. Yeah, I'm happy with those. I know they're quite, like, simple rooms, but I think they look quite pretty. Okay, so we've done 2 of our rooms there. We've got our little room over here next. Now, I always struggle with these little rooms when they're not just, like, a bathroom. I did a bedroom for one of them as well in the last episode, but obviously I'm not going to do a bedroom again. So I'm kind of thinking, like, what if we just had a really tiny reading nook? Try and make it, like, as cozy as possible. So obviously we'd need books. I feel like the books are going to take up the entire side of it. Let's see if we can find one that actually does do that, because I kind of like the idea of that. The only issue is a lot of the time they don't take up 3, so you end up with like gaps in between. Like you've got like this one, and obviously that's only 2. We could have it, if it's flat enough though, take up like the entire... Gee, what's that? No, that doesn't work either. You got this thing. I definitely want them to be like wooden, because I think that'll look a little bit nicer. Okay, I quite like this one. I think this one kind of works. So if we go with that as our books, and I was thinking like the chair could be like here. You could have a little rug and then a little light coming in from behind them. So in terms of walls, a lot of the time you want to pick like lighter colors when you're doing small spaces, because it makes it feel bigger, whereas darker colors to bring it in. So it would be good if we could get like, to be fair, even something like this where it's got like a mix dark and the light might work. Problem is, like darker walls also feel more comfortable, so preferably I would like them to have darker walls, but it's not really going to work if it's going to make the space feel really tiny. Although I do like these ones that have like the patterns on them. I don't think that blue is going to be the one to go for though. Okay, I think I am going to go with a darker one. I really like this one. I think it looks really pretty, so I'm going to go with that with like some wooden flooring, I think. I know that it's like definitely dark, and it definitely does not do what I wanted it to do in terms of making it brighter in there, but I think it does kind of look good. I'm going to pick this flooring. Yeah, does that kind of go? Yeah, that kind of goes, because it's just a little bit lighter and hopefully it can not make it feel like it's really small in there. Then obviously we want a nice big armchair. Feel like I want like an older armchair. I think like this might be quite good. How does this one look? It looks okay. Feel like the plaid that's on the top part just makes like a little bit country, or like something like this, because this is quite an older one, but it's not like that comfortable. Like I'd want it to be like clearly a really comfy chair to sit in and just like read for hours. Okay, so I do keep going back to this one, and I think this chair's good. I just don't want one with plaid on the top, because I think that that makes it look a little bit odd. We've got these, maybe this one. I feel like this one kind of works. Then I was thinking you just have it like there in the corner, and then we just put a big light behind it. Don't know if it's clashing colours, to be fair. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we go with this one. They have like a red one. They do have a red one. Like a purple kind of works a little bit better. Okay, I changed my mind because I found this chair, and it oddly like really goes with the room. I think it matches like the wallpaper and stuff. So we're going to pick that one with our light behind it. Now there's definitely some older lights in here. Like we've got this one, which is quite an old light, but I was kind of hoping it would like maybe bend over. We've got like this one that's like a candle. I think we're going way like much older as soon as we bring in like candles, to be fair though. But it is a nicer like light, to be fair, for the environment. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Let's go with those ones. I think those look pretty good. Then I want like a what else would you have? I guess like in this corner over here, you could have another bookcase, like a littler one. Have we got any like small old looking ones? Not particularly, but we might be able to find something that works in like surface section. Okay, well I found this, and this is really cool, and it kind of matches the like same era, and like it's the same color as the chair, so that kind of works. And we can just like fill it full of loads of books. We got little books like potentially add in there. Like as soon as I add them though, I just where they are. It's quite dark in here. We've got all of these though that can just add to that. Does that look a little bit strange because they're all just like stacked up on top? We might need to raise them up to be that height. Drag the corner. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Then we can grab the little book that I found before and just put like a couple of those in front. This, yeah, that's better. So yeah, that looks okay. I kind of like this thing. I'm wondering if I put that there. Does that kind of work for just like scruffy books inside? If I move it a little bit like that. That actually looks really cool. I like that. Okay, cool. Then finally, maybe. I think a little coffee table here would actually be really good. Do we have a coffee table that kind of works? Is like that old style? We've got like this. Yeah, actually, I think that works pretty well. I think I can move the table so it fits a little bit better, like this. Move this a bit over. Then maybe put a plant on there, just like a big one like that. And then I definitely want like pictures. There's a lot of old-timey pictures that I think would work really well. Like this kind of thing works nicely. And we've got another. Actually, put that there instead because we've got more space over here. We've got like this one that I really like. That's quite small though. You could put it like there, but it's kind of squishing it in. Alternatively, I could put it there and bigger one next to it, maybe. Or actually, that one's kind of cool. We'll do that one instead. Okay, and then I just want a little rug finally. Oh, actually, we need to change the lighting as well, so we'll do that as well. What kind of rug would work well here? I think like this. Problem is, it needs to be a really small rug to actually be able to fit in. But that actually does kind of work. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Then finally, the lighting for the top. I think like this always works. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. It's cute. I like it. Okay, awesome. And then we're moving on to our final room, which is this big room here. Okay, so moving on to our final room, I think I'm going to make this a kids' room, maybe? Yeah, I think we can make it a room. So I've just got some new, like, kids' furniture as well, like these ones, which I think look really cool. So I'm going to start by adding in our windows, because obviously, luckily with this one, we actually get windows on this side. I was thinking about going, like, a little bit more old schooly or like not like modern, so like maybe what windows would go well here? You know what, I've never used these windows. I don't know how I feel about them. They seem just like these windows although, but you don't really get much like vision through them. They're quite small, like individual windows. These ones as well, and these are quite nice. I might use these. I think though, like if you've got those windows, I like to, like you've got that one side that's got the windows, I like to try and use it to the best that I can and do like a full length window. We've got like this as well, which I think this thing looks really cool. It's got like an extra little balcony bit on it. I don't really know how you'd use it though. Guess you could just plants on it, couldn't you? Okay, here's the idea, right? So I'm going to use this thing because I haven't used it yet and I definitely want to use it. We'll do it in brown. I think, where's probably the best place to put it? I put it like just directly in the middle. I kind of feel like it'd be better just being slightly off the side like this. Then add in a little light because it's really dark. Oh, actually, that one looks kind of cool. It's got blue on it. I don't know, I just feel like it looks really like dark for some reason. The white one's okay though as well. Then what I was thinking is that you put like little seating in, sort of like this. Why is it so dark? It's so strange. Look at it through this side, it's really bright, and then you look at it through this side, it's got like that weird dark patch. But yeah, basically I was thinking about putting a sofa in there. Like what if you just like put a little sofa in like this? Don't know whether that would work. I changed the colour a little to be like white. Problem is it's a slightly different white, isn't it? Like a light grey would actually work better. I think it would also be better if it just didn't have the edges to it. Hang on, let me see if I can work something out for this. Yeah, so I was thinking just like it had like this big long like cushion inside that you can then sit in this little archway here. I think that pretty much works perfectly. Then what kind of walls do I want? Now that I finally decided on what I want to do with that weird window. Something like I think dark floors always look better and it matches that little under section there. Obviously, well, we need to add our doors in, so I need to think about like the doors that enter the other room. So I think just like wooden ones like this probably work quite well. To be fair, now that I'm like looking at this room, I'm looking at that door, this could be like a different kind of room rather than a bedroom. I don't really know what it would be. So you've got like that strange little section over here. Ooh, I could actually change the colour of these. That's nice. But like, what else would it be? You could have it as like a really elaborate like dining room maybe? It could be like an office maybe. Or am I like digging this? I feel like this works really well. Can I get this in that darker brown? Which one works the best? That one probably? This actually looks kind of cool. But does it work better as an accent wall? Like if I did this? I think it looks better. Give it like a bit of an accent wall rather than the plants being across the entire thing. It'd be a bit intense. Do I want that to be the accent wall though, or this one? Now I'm not sure. I was initially going to have it be that one, but I feel like that looked weird now. Whereas this wall's really cool. Yeah, let's do it as that one. Okay, I still don't know what the room is going to be, but I'm liking how it's looking. I feel like I need to pick like what it is actually going to be though. Let's go with these as they're a bit darker. Do them in black. I feel like the black doesn't work. Now we'll do them in black. Okay, so we've got a lot of space. I feel like can we lighten the floors a bit? Actually, I like it like that. Let's do this as an office space. I think that would be a little bit better. So I'm going to do some books over here. Like if we can do a quite big section of books like this, that would work quite well. Or we've got like these ones that are massive. I think we go with these ones. I think this one looks the best. So we've already used that today. Then over here, obviously, is I guess where you'd have like your desk and things. So I'm trying to think if there's like a cool way that you do your desk where it's like almost inbuilt. Like what if I pick this and then can I get like kitchen cabinets and basically just like build around it? Okay, the problem is that the desk is actually way wider than any of these, so it doesn't really work that well. Okay, we do have these though, and these kind of let us build into it a little bit. Does it look strange? It's a little bit strange. But then I can add things like this on top as well, and then that kind of gives us what I had in mind. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. Okay, let's go with that. Then we can add in a little computer. Obviously as well, I am going to want to like add in my bits and bobs as well, just to make it a bit more decorated. I also had this idea, what if we put like a cork board directly behind it? Then you can add like loads of little bits to it. There you go. So you've got like this little cork board. And I was thinking if you just like put it like there, you can literally fill this back section with little cork boards. Oh, it doesn't work exactly because it doesn't fit all of them in. Okay, I think this one's looking pretty good. I do feel like I need something on this corkboard, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to add anything to it just because this one's got loads on it. Like if I add like anything like this, it kind of goes straight through it. But I can put that on it. So there might be a few things that I can kind of add that kind of stick out. They're a bit like random though. Like I can put this on it. Yeah, as long as it's got something on it, I think that kind of works. Ooh, these kind of work. Those on it down here. There we go. It's a weird desk, but it works. Then finally, all the stuff on the desk. So we're going to work in our little computer. So I'm going to go with that one. Then I feel like you definitely have a lamp sort. Maybe like this one. That's a cool lamp. I like that lamp, but I don't like where it is. Okay, I've added that in, and then obviously I want some little bits of decoration as well. So you'd have like maybe a little tissues. Where would I have this? Just have it like there. Then we do have this like up section up here as well that I feel like you definitely have books in, even though there's already like a lot of books around. Could just add some more. We've got obviously our little pen pot, which I always add desks. I think it'd be way better. Then I've added like a bit of clutter there, and then I think the last bit I want is like a little plant. I'll add that there. Then how's that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks nice and cluttered. Perfect. Then I could add something else into some of these little cubbies as well. So like some little boxes like this would work. What else have we got? Just like some little book. Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. And then the last thing is I do want to like up here, put like these big box here, and like could add in. But then I don't really want to put too much on there. I feel like that it's going to start looking really cluttered otherwise. But this room is like really tall, so I'm thinking we need like some pictures or something up here. What kind of pictures would you have up here though? It's like a bit of a weird space. What if this is like a director's room? You could have like all of these movie posters. Oh, that actually looks really good. I'm glad that I did that. Awesome. Okay, I like that. That is cool. Then what else would you have? So you might have like a little bin by your desk as well. So let's just add in a tiny bin, something like this maybe. I feel like a little round one would be better, but these are like kids ones, so you might have to go with that. I think put it like here under the desk. Can I get that in like a dark color? I can get it in black, but it kind of disappears. We'll do it in white. Perfect. And then how did I almost forget that the fact that I need a desk chair? Knew something was missing. I really like these ones, and I think they kind of go with the room as well, especially this one. Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, so we're getting there. We've got our little seating area over here, which is a bit random because it kind of like blocked here. I don't know whether maybe I should just move it up a bit. Like what if it was here? Yeah, okay, I like that more because now I have like this little space that I could put like some more stuff in. So obviously we've got a lot of the room left. It's a pretty big room. I think a big rug for the floor could be good as well, just to add a bit more texture. We've got like these that are just like a random arrangement of rug, or these ones are quite nice. We've got like a green color going on. So if we can pick something that is also green maybe, or like something dark, or just like that maybe. I don't know actually. I don't really know which one to go with. This one's really cool. Kind of goes with the walls that we've got there as well. Yeah, let's go with that one and move it there maybe. Yeah, that works. Then I think maybe what if we kind of have that as already seating. I was thinking about adding another sofa in, but to be fair, you could. I kind of want this to be like a comfortable office space where you've got like a little sofa and things, and obviously you've got like this little pin here. See if we can find like a comfortable sofa that kind of goes with what we've already done. So obviously like black kind of work. It looks a bit too like cozy though. Ooh, this one's perfect. Okay, I like that a lot. The only issue is I wanted to put a little plant in the corner, but I don't know if it's gonna fit. Let's see if we can find one that fit. Or like something like this could work really well because it's the same tone. Does it look weird though because it's like dried plants against real plant or like a live plant a little bit. What else could we use? Maybe like this. That's actually a really nice plant. I don't know if that would work. Does the gold kind of work if we put it there? I was thinking about putting a table there though. Definitely want to use this plant though. It's nice. What if I put it like here? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then finally, yeah, I wanted a little coffee table here and a plant here, and then obviously we have this massive wall that we need to put something on. This is quite a nice table, or like tea table. We'll put that there. Then I was thinking we could put a lamp on there, and then also I still need a plant for that corner. This is a good one. Yeah, I like that plant. Put that plant there. Then I need a lamp for there. Does this one work, or is that just a bit of a weird shape? Trying to think about what kind of shape lamp you would actually have in here. Like this weird little square boy. I feel like the square one actually does work somehow. Perfect. Okay, next we need something for big wall. So see if this is like a movie guy, we could pick something that sort of relates to that as well, but I don't really know what else would. Or we've got like these really big, like extravagant painting, but we clearly have a vibe going with that like film kind of, he's maybe a director or something like that. So could be good if we could get something similar. Or alternatively, I could put up more of these posters. Last time I like shrunk them a little bit, we could not shrink them this time. And make sure I don't put up the same posters. Yeah, those are like that. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some big versions and some little versions. Then I kind of feel like that's it, because the room is quite full, although I do want that to be more more in the middle. Yeah, that's better. Then we've got like this one bit here, which I kind of feel like this is like the entrance, like to an, like the front entrance. So I feel like you could have like a little coat rack or something. So like something like this. Yeah, actually that looks pretty cool. Put that there. Then you've definitely got like, there's an umbrella thing as well. This stitch always looks really good just next to it. And do it in brown. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks pretty good. Awesome. Last thing, obviously changing the light at the top of the room. So obviously this is more of like an office space, so I feel like you'd need something that does kind of show that, but it's also like a comfortable vibe office space. Ooh, I like this. I think that looks really cool because that's like modern but still like warm lighting, so it oddly like works way better in the room. Go like that. Yeah, is that in the middle though? I don't think. Where is the middle? Oh no, that is in the middle. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's. Yeah, I think that's actually it. I don't think there's a massive amount more that I can do with this room. So yeah, I think that's all done. And that is all of our rooms done, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making all of the little rooms for you today. I think one of my favorites was actually the first room, just because I had this really cool concept for how it was going to work with like all of the little different fairy bits and all the different colors and things. I do also like how I sort of made the bathroom so that it was able to be split into two different rooms. I think that that definitely looks really good. The fact that the bath is in a slightly separate room. I really like the plants that are all around the bath as well. It was definitely a bathroom that I think I would have. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of all of these builds. I really enjoyed making them. Let me know in the comments as well which one was your favorite. The office is definitely one that I really liked. I really like the fact that it's got that little inbuilt seating area. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already and you enjoyed this video. On the screen is a recommended video, so please check that out if you enjoyed this one. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day.